Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you've found the right place. Here we combine some guided meditation along with energy healing to facilitate deep relaxation and transformative healing. You may go ahead and begin by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down, the choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Feeling the earth completely supporting you, even through the surface. And you may begin to bring your awareness. Thank you so much for the heart knee. To your breathing. Noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Just going at your own natural rhythm of breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Connecting to the body through awareness of breath. Hello, Shakti. Welcome back. Thank you for the heart me. And thank you for the bouquet. Feeling the gentle expansion and contraction of the rib cage. As you just breathe, hello Jaywalk, thank you for the heartbeat, I appreciate you. Breathing in, inviting vital life force energy to support and nourish you. Breathing out, releasing whatever it is that you are carrying with you right now. Breathing in, inviting vital life force energy to support and nourish you. Breathing out, releasing whatever you are carrying. Maybe beginning to feel, hello Michelle, welcome back friend. Soft waves of serenity washing all over you. Hello Never Lessons, welcome back. As you breathe, soft waves of serenity washing through the crown of the head. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. Washing through the scalp as you relax all through the scalp. Soft waves of serenity washing through the forehead, washing through the mind. As you release any worry that you are currently storing in the forehead, bringing peace to the mind. Soft waves of serenity washing through the cheeks as you release any tension being stored within the cheeks. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the rose, Thomas. Soft waves of serenity washing through the jaw as you release any tension being stored within the jaw. Soft waves of serenity washing through the neck, washing through the shoulders. Thank you for the rose, Thomas. as you release any tension being stored in the neck and the shoulders. Thank you for the gifts, Adam. Soft waves of serenity washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms. Thank you for the heart puff. Washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, and washing all throughout the fingers as you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Thank you for the heart, me Roxy. I appreciate you. Sorry if you guys are bouncing around. The dog is trying to make himself comfortable and he keeps bumping into you guys. Soft waves of serenity washing through the chest as you release any tension being stored within the chest. Soft waves of serenity washing through the back as you release any tension being stored within the back. Soft waves of serenity washing all through the belly, all through the abdomen, as you soften through the belly, relaxing the abdomen. Soft waves of serenity washing through the glutes, washing through the hips, washing through the groin as you relax all throughout the pelvic area. Soft waves of serenity washing through the legs, washing through the quads, washing through the hamstrings. Hello, Erin. Welcome back, friend. Thank you for the heart me. Washing through the knees. Thank you so much for the heart me, Sivak. Washing through the shins, washing through the calves, washing through the ankles, washing through the feet, and washing through the toes. As you allow the legs to go, limp like noodles. energy of relaxation circulating all throughout the body. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself on top of a gently sloping hillside. It is nighttime, but the air is perfectly warm and comfortable. The sounds of crickets chirping surround you. Plush grass beneath your feet. A beautiful full moon illuminates the sky and the night all around you. It is bright enough for you to see everything perfectly. The smell of wild flowers fills your nostrils. Everything is so placid and still, calm and relaxing. Thank you so much for the heart me. Off in the distance, you hear an owl cooing. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping hillside. Each one representing a deeper state of relaxation, starting at the top at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to step number 9. Thank you so much for the roses. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 8. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move down to step number 7. Feeling so at ease, so tranquil, so calm. As you move on down to step number 6, relaxing even more as you move on down to step number 5. sinking deeper and deeper as you move on down to step number 4. Relaxing even more. Thoughts slowing down even more. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts. As you move on down to step number 3. Feeling so very tranquil as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation at step number 1. And if you have any sort of bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave this session and deal with these things. And you will wake up tomorrow morning feeling so rested and so rejuvenated, no matter how long you sleep. You will receive the full benefits of the session as if you had stayed here the entire time. Thank you for the heart, me Audra, no matter how long you stay. Other than that, you will remain in a state of relaxation for the duration of this session. And as you exit your gently sloping hillside, you find yourself in a field. And this field is lit up with millions of fireflies, and it seems to stretch out in all directions. Thank you so much for the rose. And thank you for the heart ring. And right in front of you, there is a box made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful colors of light swirling all around, making up the shape of your box. And anything that is overwhelming you, anything that is stressing you out, anything that feels too heavy for you to carry right now, you can put all of that stuff inside of this box. And this is not a permanent place for these things. You will deal with these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with these things. But for now, you can place all of that stuff inside of this box. And put a lid on it. And now you can bring your attention up to the night sky above you. becoming aware of a grand star above you. The star is so big and so bright, it's almost like a sun. Shining, shimmering silver starlight. And this magnificent star seems to pulse with a very potent, life-giving energy. It as if you go into a trance as you gaze at the star, taking in its beauty, taking in its radiance, taking in its magnificence. You feel a very special connection to the star. And then something begins to happen. Raindrops made of silver light begin falling from the star, landing on you, lighting up your skin wherever they touch. And this beautiful silver liquid begins to heal every part of you, seeping into you through your pores. Healing all of your layers of skin. Healing all of your layers of tissue. Healing all of your layers of muscle. Healing your blood. Healing your hair. Healing your organs. Healing your bones. Thank you so much for the Heart Me Southern. I appreciate you. You feel your vitality growing more and more the more you stand in this beautiful rain. Maybe even beginning to get a sense of relief. The more of this rain that you absorb. This rain heals you not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. Deep healing happening on all levels. And not only does this rain heal you, but it heals any part of your life that needs it at this time. And you can even imagine any part of your life that needs healing as a cup that begins to fill with the silver light rain. Shh. Healing energy flooding your life, nourishing absolutely anything that needs it. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Debbie. I appreciate you. Maybe beginning to feel refreshed, revitalized, and renewed. Thank you so much for the heart, me. I appreciate you. And thank you for the rose. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the rose, Josie. You are super amazing. Thank you so much for the fluffy hearts, Astronics. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and work on our protection. You may envision yourself inside of a purple pyramid made entirely of purple light. The apex to this pyramid is right above the crown of your head, and the pyramid begins to flood with purple light from the bottom to the top, completely submerging you in protective energy. Anything that is in your field of energy that is no longer serving a positive purpose is now released. You have full authority over your energy. Anything that is draining your energy or fueling your fear is removed and may never return. And not only will this pyramid keep out any unwanted energies, but it will also amplify all of the good energy that you already have. And this pyramid will be programmed to stay with you for as long as you need it. Any negative energy sent your way will dissolve into unconditional love. Absolutely nothing can manipulate or drain your energy without your consent. You and you alone have full authority over your energy. You are divinely loved. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected always. Your spirit guides, your guardians, your ancestors, your angels, your source, your deity, your creator Whatever it is that you connect to, it loves you unconditionally. It will never stop watching out for you. It will never stop fighting for you. And it will never stop protecting you. And now you may imagine 7 stars join you in your purple pyramid, each one corresponding to each of the 7 energy centers in your body. One at the crown of the head, one in the middle of the forehead, one in the middle of the throat, one in the middle of the chest, one right below the rib cage, one a little below the belly button, and one at the tailbone. And these stars all resonate the energy of unconditional love all throughout your being. The energy of unconditional love is fiercely protective. There is no force stronger than unconditional love. And nothing can ever remove this protection from you. There is no way to break it. There is no way to work around it. There is no way to remove it at all. All right, now we're going to go ahead and seal our shield. Hello, Yolene. Welcome back, friend, and thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the rose, Clark. I appreciate you. And thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much for the beautiful gift, Yolene, and thank you for being my #1 tonight. You are super amazing. Beautiful. We will now go ahead and wrap this session up with a message from our guides. the decks that we are working with for Pisces season, we are using the Animal Spirit, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit, and the Wild Unknown Tarot. We will start by pulling an oracle card from Animal Spirit. And what do our guides have for us tonight? What would our guides like us to know? What message do our guides have for us now? What would our guides like to bring to our awareness? We have the shark. Okay, there could either be, there's an energy, there's a lurking energy. Might be your energy. You could be lurking some stuff, this weekend or soon, maybe even right now. Or there could be something around you that's lurking. The lurking energy, it might manifest as actual people that are lurking. This could also be something in your subconscious material that's just kind of floating around that might be coming to the surface soon. Let's go ahead and read from the book, and we'll pull some tarot cards too to get more information on exactly what this lurking energy is. Shark. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue to pretend nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Yeah, and I also feel like this connects to yesterday's energy of there being someone who wants to talk to us, but like they're too afraid. I feel like it's the same energy that's lurking around. Like there's a truth that needs to be exposed. There's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. There's something that's like dying to be said. Let's get into tarot to get some more information. There's a message coming through about the longer that we go without saying what it is that needs to be said, the more it's going to kind of like fester, the bigger it's going to get. We can kind of think about it in the sequence. So yesterday's card was the mouse, right? The mouse was something that's very small. It was definitely like a skittish energy, like we're afraid to do something, and the animal got bigger. We went from a mouse to a shark. That's a much bigger animal. So it's like whatever we're repressing, whatever we are not expressing, it's building. Someone needs to be honest. Someone needs to gather their courage and have a conversation. I feel like this is definitely like we can't hold it off anymore. We can't hesitate anymore. We have to stop putting it off. We have to stop procrastinating. We have to stop saying I'll deal with it tomorrow, I'll deal with it later, I'll deal with it whenever. I feel like it's time to deal with it now. Like it's definitely gaining momentum. Thank you so much for the heart puff. Ooh, yep. It's painful. It is painful. I feel like the more that we are holding on to whatever this lurking energy is, we're hurting ourselves, and it is really, really painful. It's almost like I'm getting someone's being like tortured by what they're not saying, by what they're unable to express right now. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Absolutely. Okay, so it looks like someone's holding on to a pain. There's been some sort of really, really painful ending, and it's like we're clinging on to the pain of that ending. It's something that happened in the past. If the way I'm reading it, the way it would be facing me is like this is the past position. There's something in the past that happened, maybe something kind of traumatizing, and it's like we're kind of letting our imagination run amok, which is probably why we're too scared to say whatever it is that needs to be said, to take what action it is that needs to be taken. It's like we're allowing our trauma and our pain to write the narrative, and we're hanging on to that, and it's preventing us from expressing what needs to be expressed. I feel like we're kind of seeing things through the lens of fear right now. Like we might be afraid that we're going to be like attacked if we come out with the truth. We might be afraid. We might be afraid, one, the truth might hurt other people, but two, other people's reaction to the truth is going to then hurt us as well. It's kind of like rubbing salt on the wound here. And we're really clinging on to that narrative. We might be really clinging on to that narrative. Well, I can't come forward and say what I want to say because, we've created this big disaster in our mind. And this disaster that we've created in our mind, it's like it's just getting bigger and bigger, and it's bigger. And I feel like we're just, we're not seeing things clearly. I feel like we need to kind of rip off the Band-Aid and allow whatever needs to be exposed right now, just allow it to be exposed. Allow it to come out now. If this does not sound like your situation, we can right now ask for guidance, or we can ask for spiritual intervention. We can ask our guides to intervene, so whatever needs to be exposed can be exposed, and whoever needs to say whatever they need to say can finally come forward and say it and stop being freaking scared about it. If we are the one in the position of we are holding on to something that it's like killing us inside, not being able to express it, we can also ask for spiritual assistance to, one, facilitate any sort of conversation going as easily as possible, without it being like a whole bunch of drama and whatnot. Also, for clarity, I feel like we might just be not seeing things clearly right now. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of disillusionment. We're not seeing the truth. Delusions, fantasies, we're conjuring up, we're making up stories in our head, and we are running with it. And look, we're all guilty of that from time to time. There's nothing wrong with it. I feel like it's a very human thing to do, but we have to stop clinging to the stories that we're making up in our head because we're just hurting ourselves most of all. So don't be afraid to be honest. Don't be, shut up, bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Yeah, direct communication. Okay, so here's what we're not seeing. It's possible for this to go very well, and in a way that's going to leave us feeling very pleased. The Nine of Cups is like a wish fulfillment card. The way that we're going to get to this wish fulfillment, the way that we're going to get satisfaction, is through direct communication with this King of Swords. What else is under here? Yep. Oh, and I love it's the King and the Queen. This might be about some sort of partnership. And I feel like this partnership is going to this conversation is going to go a lot better than how we think that it's going to go. I feel like once we have that conversation, both parties involved are going to leave the conversation maybe not getting everything that they want, but getting something that they want or something that they need out of that conversation, and feeling very pleased with how the conversation goes. I feel like there's not going to be a lot of drama. It's not going to be a big to-do. Both parties are going to be able to keep their cool, and to communicate in a way that is healthy. Thank you. Oh, yep, we're going to be... Thank you so much for the Go Popular, Michelle. The sun, something's going to be exposed, but it's going to be exposed in a really good way. I feel like both parties are going to be able to leave this conversation feeling really good, feeling really enlightened, maybe even learning some more stuff about themselves, maybe excited for the future. It might even add a sense of novelty back into whatever partnership or relationship this is, or open up new ways for communicating. And I feel, yep, it's going to be the end of a really tough cycle that we've been going through. Thank you so much for the beautiful gift, Michelle. You guys have earned an open comment section. Thank you. It's going to be the end of a really tough cycle, but we're going to come out of this tough cycle victoriously, getting what we want. Things are going to go our way. And it's going to also free us from... It's going to free us from the negative cycle. It's going to be able, like, this conversation is going to be able to finally break the negative cycle once and for all. It's going to be a whole fresh new start where we can just sort of like relax, where we can just sort of let go, where a lot of things are coming to the light. We're having a lot of grand realizations, a lot of grand aha moments that allow us to move forward. We're going to be stepping into our power. Yeah. Don't be afraid to have this conversation. There's a lot more at stake from not having the conversation. You have everything to gain from being open and honest right now. And honestly, with all of the good cards that are coming out from just having the conversation, there's a lot to lose. There's something really, really good and really, really special here to lose by not having the conversation. So don't be afraid to be open and honest. And if people come at you this weekend with things that they need to get off their chest, try to listen from a place of love. Don't try to listen from a place of reaction. Listen to what they're hearing and try practicing, instead of like thinking of what you would like to say, try to listen and actually understand their point of view. And only after you kind of fully grasp their point of view do you open your mouth and insert your opinion. But don't try to like anything that they say, relate it back to something about you. Try to let them just speak and hear them out, and try to really just like absorb what's being said to you, okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. It has been, as usual, a joy and a pleasure to be the conduit of loving, healing energy. Did you want to come and say hello? Beast wanted to come and say hello. Did you have a nice little nap there? He had a very nice little nap while we were doing our work. He's like, nap time's over. Are you done yet? Is it time for cuddles? Okay, we can have time for cuddles. I will be back. Stop. I will be back on Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you all again. Bye. Did you stick your tongue in my mouth? That was gross. Oh.